Next one is the conventional deadlift. Now there's a variety of different executions. You can have a variety of different stances, but generally speaking, a good place to start is feet directly underneath your hips, okay? So we're gonna walk underneath the bar, and so that when I look down, the barbell should be covering the base knuckle of my big toe. So if this was the base knuckle of my big toe, that's where the barbell should be covering, okay? You're gonna take your toes, point them out just slightly, and you reach your hands down, okay? And you're gonna hinge down. Okay, so that's more or less gonna be your position. Now you'll notice that my knees, hips, and shoulders are all at a different angle. Now for some people, depending on your leverages, this is gonna be a little bit different, but for the most part, you're gonna see a difference between the height of the knees, the hips, and the shoulders. All you're gonna do, grab onto the bar, you're gonna push through the floor. Okay, this is called pushing the slack out of the bar, pulling the slack out of the bar. People call it either one, okay? So I'm pushing the entire time to create tension, because now there's tension in my quads, there's tension in my hamstrings, my hips, my back, and my arms. So once I've created tension, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna breathe in, brace, and then do what's called wedging. So I'm gonna push my hips into the bar till I get into the correct position, and then I'm gonna come up. The reason for that is because we wanna build up as much internal tension as we can to support an effective lift. So again, get into position, pushing through the bar, taking a big inhale, locking my lats, I'm gonna wedge in, okay? Now for me, when I wedge in, just because the weight is so light, it's gonna come off the ground, right? That's okay. Once you start adding a bunch of weight, it's not gonna come off the ground. Instead, what's gonna happen is the bar is gonna start to flex. So the bar will actually bend for you to get into position. So you're gonna push in and then stand up, okay? Lower back down by pushing the butt back, okay? Same exact way, okay? One mistake that people make is they deadlift and then they go like that, okay? Big mistake. Reason for that is because then you miss the entire second half of the lift. So as we're lowering down with control, that's the eccentric phase. If we just drop the bar, we're missing out on all that opportunity to build strength and muscle through that second half of the lift. So we're basically missing half of the lift. So again, wedge in, stand up. When we come back down, we go back down the exact same way. It should look the exact same, nice and controlled. Okay, coming down with control, stand back up, okay? Controlling on the way down is extremely important, especially if you're trying to solidify your starting position and build up your technical base, okay? Forcing yourself to lower under control helps you establish a better start position, and therefore is gonna help build up your actual strength and build up just better mechanics, so you're safer and you're getting a better stimulus.